Legal bits, the American rule. One of the questions that either potential clients or current clients always ask is, if I sue, will I be able to get my legal fees back or my attorney's fees? The answer to that question is it depends. The American rule says that each party will pay its own legal fees unless there's an agreement otherwise, or unless there's a statute or law that says that you should get your legal fees compensated by the other side. The first exception to the American rule is when there's an agreement to shift legal fees from one party to the other. Usually this would have to be in a writing between the parties. You can't just show up to court and say that we had a verbal agreement that he would pay my legal fees if he lost. You guys can agree that if there's a dispute or there's a lawsuit arising from the agreement, the winner in that lawsuit will get their legal fees compensated by the other side. This is a good clause to add to an agreement because it keeps the other side honest. It discourages the other side from bringing a frivolous or nonsensical lawsuit, because if they lose, they would have to pay your legal fees in addition to their own legal fees. The second exception to the American rule is a statutory exception, or when legal fees are expressly written into the law. One example of this is in the context of employment litigation. If you're an employee trying to sue your employer for an unpaid wage, it's usually a couple $100, maybe $1,000 or $2,000. In that context, you as the employee are not incentivized to sue your large employer for $1,000 because your legal fees can easily and most likely will be more than $1,000. So in order to keep employers honest, there's a rule that says that if an employee sues an employer and wins, not only do they get the actual wages that are owed to them, but also the legal fees that they spent doing so. This is the reason that a lot of lawyers will take employment cases on contingency, because they expect that if they win, they will get their legal fees returned to them by the employer.